All right, what's on the bench? It looks like modern art. Yeah, this is an actual thing. This is not art. This is an actual RF thing. So if you know what it is, comment below. If you ever used one, comment below. Now, this is a dual function device. All right, I'll just say right away, this is one function here, and then this is a different function here. So yeah, the left-hand side is one thing, and the right-hand side is a different thing. And it is super, super cool. So I was at a swap meet, and I saw this thing, and I needed to have it. All right, so let's see. Put your comments below if you're guessing. If you want to guess what this thing is. It's got some holes in it. All right. So let's first talk about this part of it, because I've done a video on that before. I'll try to remember to link it down below. This is a coupler, all right? And these are all microwave waveguides, okay? These are operating around 9 megahertz, 9 gigahertz, something around 9 gigahertz, I think. I don't remember which letter this waveguide has, but it's a military type of thing. You're not going to use one at home. Although the guy I bought it from said you probably can use, there is a ham band in there somewhere, and you can sort of use this on that ham band. But waveguides are over just a very narrow range. Now, this is, like I said, a directional coupler. And the way it works is there's a waveguide here and there's a waveguide here, and then there's some holes between the two. And some of the RF energy leaks between those holes or slots, and they go into this section. And this section is waveguide out, and it goes this way. So they come in and they kind of go both ways. If they go this way, I don't know if you can see that split right there, but there's an absorber. So if they go this way, they get absorbed and they die. And if they go that way, they get out. Like I said, I'll try to remember to link that down below, but this is a coupler. Now this is the interesting part over here. It's what's called a rat race coupler. And we need to talk about the design of this thing and what it does. Now, it's kind of hard to explain in its present form here. All right, let me show you another one. All right, this is another one. I bought this from the same fellow. He goes, oh, if you're going to buy that, you better buy this too. And he was right. He was right. Let me take these screws out all the way. Because this one was made in a machine shop, and I can open it up and we can see inside. So yeah, that's what's inside these things, okay? So if you look at this thing here, all right, it's got it goes in, goes out, so goes in, so goes, anyway, it's got 4 rings, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're equally spaced, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so we can see it really, really easy with this one. And then there's this roundabout, and it is a roundabout. Things go in and they go around and they come out. So it's just like your traffic thing, except it's going to operate a lot differently than people driving. So anyway, yes, this is called a rat race. All right, so even this is going to be hard to explain. So you might see them in a different form, and I built one. You might see them like this. Usually they're a lot smaller than this, using at higher frequencies. I tried to build the biggest one I can so we can use my equipment here. My equipment doesn't go up very far, so we're going to make it big. So this is designed so that the length between these two is a quarter wavelength, and the length between these two is a quarter wavelength, and between these two is a quarter wavelength, and it's quarter, quarter, quarter. That's 3/4. So this to here is 3/4. So from here to here is 3/4. So from here to here to here is a half, quarter, quarter, right? And yeah, so this one also, instead of being a quarter, quarter, half, right? It actually can go all the way around, right? So you might think, this is input, output, or something. They're generally used, you can use them all sorts of different ways, but they're generally used here. They're generally used as, this is the input, okay? And then this is a quarter wave, this is a quarter wave. So they're going to split and they're going to both be in phase. They're going to be like a power divider. We've talked about power dividers. Here's another power divider. So quarter wave, and you get equal amounts of power in phase on both of these nodes. So that's one way, and don't even have to use that one. This is just a way to do a splitter, right? Power splitter. Okay, so this guy over here can be used to detect certain things. And if you think about it, this one is, if you go in here, quarter wave, what's that one? That's a half wave. 1, 2. That's a half wave. So if it's at resonance, right, if it's at the right frequency, then this is a null, because you go, some of the things go half this way, some things go over this way, and this is a full wave, this is a half wave, and you will get a cancellation over here, okay? So, yes indeed, rat race. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to try to show this on the oscilloscope, okay? I'm going to input things here. We'll monitor these two to see if it actually does split and they're in phase. And then we'll look at this one to see if we can get a null cancellation. All right, I want to see if I can demonstrate this. So I have input is on this port right here. Let me get something to point with. So I'm inputting on this port. So this port is a quarter wavelength away. This port is a quarter wavelength away, all terminated with 50 ohms. So quarter, here's a half. And so we should see a signal here. We should see the same amplitude here and here. And then this one should cancel out, all right? So let's see if we can demonstrate that. All right, I'm going to try to demonstrate this. So this is coming in. That's one quarter wave. That's the other quarter wave. They should be out of phase with one another, I believe. And then this is the one that should cancel out if the frequencies are there. So I am going to change the frequency. And I think you can see that bottom trace is getting smaller and smaller. And maybe sort of in here. Sort of in here it's canceling out, and that makes sense. We have these two guys are now in phase with one another, which they should be. That guy has canceled out what it should be. And then these guys should be a quarter wave off of the input. So let me zoom in out a bit. Let me capture one of these. And yeah, I think you can see that. I think you can see that the peak is over a quarter wavelength, right? This is a quarter wavelength, half wavelength, quarter wavelength, half, right? And so, yeah, so these two guys are in phase. This guy is nulled out. And yeah, I think that at least demonstrates it. Now, this is a bit hand wavy in my setup here, but you get the idea. Okay, well, there you go. It's kind of cool. This was made out of what's called microstrip. It's copper on the bottom and then a certain width over here. I just kind of eyeballed it. I know that's kind of around 50. It's not too critical for this demonstration, but somewhere around 1.1 0.11 inches is the right thickness. So that probably right there is about the right thickness for. I didn't put this on a VNA, but yeah, that should be good enough to try. And we found out that it was. All right. So yeah, there you go. They come in all shapes and sizes, and yeah, pretty fun stuff.